for someone who wasn't.
Yo, what's up YouTube? I am back with another video. If you're new to the platform, I wanna welcome you. Welcome to the family. At the end of this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it.
If a woman has 3 kids, she should be looking for a man who's a lot older, who's already able to take care of her and her 3 kids. Like, you can't be talking to guys who are around our age, like, because they're gonna say the same thing. Like, I'm not taking on that baggage.
What the hell's the world come to that I can't even go into my place of worship, HomeGoods, without being cornered by a man? I go there to sniff candles. I go there to touch blankets I'm not gonna buy because I know I have too many. I go there to get peace and quiet from the world. So why, as a man, why are you bothering a woman in the candle aisle at HomeGoods? That's like the one place that y'all should not be. I'm minding my business, sniffing candles, and all of a sudden, this grotesque hand pops up in my face with a massive mahogany teakwood candle, and he's like, "Can you sniff this? Do you have a nose, sir? Can you sniff it? Why do you need my nose? Huh? Leave us alone." That like where y'all go to try to pick up chicks now? Like, get the hell out. Your nose works just as well as mine does. Just as well. I said, "Yeah, that's a nice one," and I slowly moved away. He came after me! He came after me with another one, and he said, "Can you sniff this one?" And I said, "I don't like that one." No. Just get away!
Yo, these modern women can literally hate men for no reason, bro. You're at the place of worship. Anyone can talk to you. So that time was that man. So now it's a problem. Crazy, man. These are the type of women that they will be like, you know what? I think we have to start the only women churches. They can come up with this idea, trying to like shame that poor dude for no reason.
When I say I ran to reply to this comment, I mean I ran. Let me explain. It depends on the situation with the single mom. Is she a woman that has learned from her mistakes? Is she a woman that has grown and matured? Is she a woman that prioritizes being a mother? Is she a woman that is handling her responsibilities? Because a lot of single mamas, when we are forced to take care of these kids by ourselves, we learn how to be go-getters. We learn how to make ways out of no ways. And those are attributes that you want in a woman. You want a woman who is resilient, innovative. You want a woman who can multitask, who has great time management. You want a woman that has had to learn to budget with her needs and her children's needs as a priority instead of her wants. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with a woman who prioritizes her wants if she is a single woman with no children. If you are a single woman with no children, you can do whatever it is you want to do. But a lot of times, sometimes, some of those women are selfish and they do not know how to consider others. And that is totally fine because you are a single woman with no children. You can do that. But single mamas have learned how to take care, have learned how to budget, have learned how to make ways out of no ways. And when y'all as men say, "I want a woman that can captain the boat. I want a woman that is going to be a ride or die. I want a woman that's going to be by my side and help me through." Those are qualities that a single mom has. Right? Now, the single mamas that I tell you to stay away from are the single mamas who believe that they kids come second, third, fourth, fifth. The single mamas that I believe you need to stay away from are the single mamas that's got 4, 5, 6 kids by 4, 5, 6 baby daddies. She ain't learning. She's repeating the same cycles. Stay away from her. The single mamas that make excuses for why she can't take care of her kids and I really need help, but she keep her hair done, nails done. She stay driving a certain kind of car because that's her priority. Stay away from them women. But the single mamas that have grown up, have learned, have matured, you might want to take a second look.
She trying so hard to make being a single mom look fancy, promising, and sometimes being a good deal. But men, we don't buy it, because it's the worst deal ever. Just imagine stepping on someone else's family, bro. Like, she has kids, right? At that time, she will not focus on you, will only focus on her kids. And even if like you maybe come up with an idea, like being a union, build something together, she'll only do it on her mind, thinking how this will benefit my kids. So you never be there the first priority, bro, on her life. Never. And then we don't talk about maybe punishing those kids if they do behave bad, because we believe like kids, they need to be lead. Sometimes they do wrong because they are kids. So they must be someone to teach them how to behave. And that has to be a man. Now you're a man there. At the time you're trying to step up, it seems you're hating them kids. You see?
This video right here is for the women who are praying for or looking for godly men. If that is not you, you can keep on moving. You're not ready for a godly man. And I say this with lots of love. I say it out of love. You are not ready for a godly man. You know how I know this? Because of how you act, because of how you think, because of how you talk. If you're someone who is trying to still fight and argue and do the whole unstable emotionally and mentally thing, you're not ready for a godly man, because let me tell you what, he is going to shut that down so quick. But let me just tell you this right here. In order for you to be ready for a godly man, you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up. Okay, because this man is not going to come at you wanting to fight. This man is going to come at you wanting to solve. This man is not going to come at you wanting from you. He's going to come at you giving. Okay, he's not going to expect. He is going to provide. It's a crazy concept. It's crazy, but you need to be mentally prepared and emotionally prepared to be with a man like that. Because when you and I are unstable, trying to get in a relationship with a man like that, we're going to mess it up. We're going to mess it up in the worst kind of ways. I know this because it was almost me. However, I have prayed over this man for years. I have wanted to be with a godly man for years, and he didn't look like what I thought he was going to look like. And I don't mean physically. I just meant the picture, the idea of this man didn't look the way that I thought it was going to look. So at first I was skeptical. I was hesitant. I was hurt, jaded, wounded. And she was trying to push that on this man. This man did not allow that to happen. So let me just tell you this. Before you mess this up, because you are wanting this godly man so bad, fix yourself first. Focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself and you are working on you, then God opens doors. Then God presents the opportunities. Stop looking for it. You're so focused on wanting this thing so badly that you are neglecting the things that you need to work on in yourself. So work on yourself first. Put God first. Let everything else be. Let everything else be. Okay?
Let me give you an idea who is a godly man to modern women. It's not about that man who going to churches every Sunday and Saturdays. No. They saying like they want a God-fearing man, and we all know like if someone is deep into God, they forgive and forget, right? So they want that part, someone who they can forgive when they cheat, or anything happen in a relationship, they'll be easy to forgive. That's what they want, that kind of man, but not like for someone who will lead them, guide them, told them what to do. They don't want that part. They don't want that man. So it's only for their benefits, bro, and not for you. So these modern women, I think they have to behave different, and they know where the problem is because are themselves making this mess.